for a little
Mailbag.
all right, mailbag, and look at this, our new golf bag here. We got some questions, right, Justin?
Oh, we do. We've got one from John. He's from Oneonta, and he says, I've changed my attack angle from -3 to +2. What should I be looking for? Travis, I don't even know what he's saying when he says attack angle.
Okay.
So,
-3 to +2. Well, let's help here. So attack angle, what does that mean? Attack angle is measured, right, by TrackMan, other launch monitors, of how that club head is moving up and down vertically relative to the ground. Is the attack angle moving down? That'd be a negative number, right? So -3 is moving down -3 degrees through the strike. 0, of course, would be level. Positive would be on the way up. So that's a big change. -3 down to +2 on the way up. So as you would change your attack angle, you got to really look at the loft of the face. And that's what's cool about, you know, these drivers now and how versatile are. You can change the loft of the face. Now, generally speaking, when you start hitting down on it, right? When I start hitting down, say 3 degrees, and I add loft to the face with that, well, you're probably going to take away some loft on the face. We start to de-loft the face. And I remember when I was growing up, I hit like an 8.5 degree driver, but my attack angle, didn't have launch monitors back then, was probably 2 or 3 degrees down. So that kind of makes sense now, right? Now, you're swinging more on the way up. Now that attack angle is swinging more up. So what I would recommend is you could probably start to add a little bit more loft to the face, right? So that's a good question there. Attack angle, what is it? How does it change the loft of the face? Make sure you've got enough loft in the face so you're launching that golf ball up in the air, it's staying in the air, but yet with not too much spin. Well done by changing that attack angle. Number 2.
we got Lisa from Kansas. I hit behind the ball, Travis. What am I doing?
Okay, so we're hitting behind the ball. What if I didn't know the answer? Like, what if I was like, I have my own show and we're hitting behind it and I don't know? Well, you know what, Lisa? I've got something for you here. We're hitting behind it, we're hitting it fat, right? That's where we catch the ball first, then the ground. We can catch it thin, right? That's the other one where we catch more of the center of the ball or the top of the ball, and that doesn't feel very good either. So if we're hitting it fat, a couple things. One is, you know, we might be just getting a little too vertical going back. Oftentimes, we can kind of get a little stagnant with our turn, and the club can kind of go back like this and just start to get too vertical, and that causes us to hit it too much behind it. So I'd make sure that you're turning first, right? But as you turn, make sure the club head kind of stays out in front of you a little bit initially. Don't get it way in here, but out here, and then go ahead and make sure you're making a nice full shoulder turn and your hip turn. Now, coming down, I would make sure that from here we're starting to get some weight into the lead foot, right? One of the most common errors is when we come down, we can kind of hang back a little bit, and that causes us to hit it fat. We start to throw our angles at it, and we get the leading edge caught in the ground. So go ahead and start the club head out in front of you. Got to make a nice full turn, and then get the weight moving into the lead foot and turn. And as you do that, I think you'll start to move the divot. Yeah, there it is. You start to move that divot more up ahead of the ball. I like that for you, Lisa. Thanks so much for the question. Number 3.
Oh, it's coming. Kelly from El Paso. My husband golfs too much. What gives?
Oh, come on, that's really a question.
Yeah, she asked it. She went there.
I'm not going there. Let's go to the next one here. Come on.
All right.
Good grief, I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Simon from Washington. I'm taking lessons, but not getting any better.
Okay.
What do I do?
Okay, great question. Thank you so much for that one, Justin and Simon. I'm taking lessons, but I'm not getting better. I hear that from time to time, right? That's a barrier into the game. I'm not going to spend money and not improve. And so many people will go down that path and they won't improve. And there's different reasons for that. But the way I'm going to answer this is this way. The key to getting better, right? Number one, you got to have a little bit of time. Got to make a little investment in it, right? But you've got to get good information, right? You've got to have good information, but more importantly than that, you got to put it in the right order. You know what? A lot of teachers, a lot of places out there, they may have good information, but the key is to start putting it in the right order, the application of it and how it pertains to you, Simon, and your particular faults. That prescription, here's what I want you to do first, here's what I want you to do second, and how that starts to change the pattern the probability and start to influence the idea of developing more skills. Oftentimes, people go take lessons. A lot of it kind of sounds the same, but the order is different. The order is very important. That's something that we pride ourselves here on the Stripe Show. Good information, put it in the right order. Simon, send me a swing with your faults, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to get you moving in the right direction, and we're going to get you playing better golf. Thanks so much for the questions. Justin, great job with the mailbag and the Q&A. Time for our 60-second swing fix. Here it comes. Time for the 60-second swing fix. We're going lob shot. Got my 60 degrees. Here we go. Club face, open. Shaft goes down to the right. I'm going to stand to the handle, put a little weight in the lead foot. Now here's the key. Big arm swing. Big arm swing, turn the chest through. Kind of a long, fluid swing. Check this out. Long, fluid swing. There it is. Look at that. Just lobbed it straight up in the air. Only went about 5 or 6 yards. That felt good. I notice I'm just up here in front of the practice tee. I'm not at the short game area. I got no flag. I'm just learning technique. I'm just feeling technique, trying to hit the shot. I like that when you learn how to hit lob shots, right? Sometimes we got to take the flag out, even in bunker play. Now, I'm going to do one more, but this time I'm going to go catch it. And the next time you see me, it's going to be next week, episode 12. I appreciate you watching the Stripe Show with Travis Fulton. Here we go, one more time.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And remember, leave a comment if you have any questions. And most importantly, subscribe right here to Travis Fulton Golf so I can help you with your game long term.